Okay, so I'm going to be talking today about my AliExpress, eBay cheap menstrual cups. I've acquired quite a collection. This one being my first and least favorite. It is the most narrow of the majority of my cups, I believe. Let me just compare. Probably the same size as one of my newer requirements, but still, for a long cup, it is the most narrow of the longer cups. If you can see, put them in order. This one's my least favorite. It's the it's somewhat firm, but it's just, I think I don't know. It just feels cheap, so least favorite. This one is too soft for me. But if you order these off eBay, they're about 65 cents to $1. Or on AliExpress. They come in various thickness. It's very unfinished compared to the slightly more expensive cups that I have here. But for someone who just wants to test it out, which is why I got it, just to see if a cup is for me, it worked fine. And for people who are interested, it's not a bad first cup, and it's always good to have a backup. I always have, as you can see, several. I think this one is the one I ordered next, because I wanted something a little more discreet. It only comes in one size. It is around the middle of the spectrum in sizes. It is not so easy to use. I don't know if I fold it up with one hand. When it comes to putting it inside yourself, it is not the easiest cup because you do tend to have it fold maybe once. But it's very discreet. Once you become a habitual user, it's actually relatively not that bad. And you can have it pretty much anywhere and no one knows what it is. Pretty much no one knows what a cup is yet. But even once they find out, or they know, like my husband, this one's very discreet, easy to hide. Pop it in my purse, pop it in my car, keep it at my work. It's an easy cup to have. The next would be a knockoff Blossom cup, which I think it's just the same maker that plops a different name on it, because it seems to be exactly as pictured. They have the little ridges even. I don't know if you can focus in on the ridges. Yeah. It has the exact same ridges as a Blossom cup. This one was about $1.50 on AliExpress. I haven't used it more than one period, but it was super sturdy, and it's a very firm cup if you have a very muscular floor and it's difficult to get cups to pop open. This one is definitely a stronger cup, which I prefer a stronger cup. This one's a medium, but with these, they're pretty much unpredictable. You never know where you're going to get it in terms of firmness. With this one, you're pretty much guaranteed it's going to be a firmer cup. That's not for you. Move on to the next one. This one has a firmer lip, but a softer body. And it's a very small cup. All of these were the smaller option, except for this one that only comes in one size. It has a little petally ridges. It does kind of stick up. I haven't used this one yet because it just came in the mail, And one complaint I got was that the tail was a little too soft. I don't think that this one is... I think they might have fixed that issue where the tail was too soft and it would come off. So this is a little more firmer than what I've been told. Plus, for a cheapo cup, this one has the most amount of suction holes I have seen. This one has like 6 suction holes, or suction release holes. But like I said, I haven't tried it. It looks promising. It looks small. I like small. I'm a very light bleeder because of the pills. So I prefer a tiny cup because I just don't have to use a big cup. This one I believe has 4 suction holes, maybe 5. And these have two very unfinished, not great suction holes. And I think this one has 2 as well. And this is the tiniest of my cups. It is really small. And if you want to compare to all the other cups, next to the second smallest. So these are the most similar in sizes. But yeah, so far this one's my favorite cup. It's relatively, it's a medium firmness, I would say, compared to my softest, which is here. But my firmest, which is here. But it's my Goldilocks cup. It's a medium in firmness, so it still pops open, but it's tiny, which I am happy with because I don't bleed hardly anything when I'm on the pill. So this is good for women in my situation. Very light periods, and a medium pelvic, somewhat strong pelvic floor, so it's hard to get that pop open. But price ranges are, this one was, I got it for about $1. This one was, I think I paid $1. This one was $1.50 on AliExpress. This one was $3, and they sell that approximately $3 on eBay and AliExpress. This one was $3, and this one was also $3. So relatively inexpensive. These are pretty much set. I believe it's one maker, so they don't have much variances in between them. And these, I believe, come from different makers, different companies, so they vary in color, firmness, size. So these are unpredictable when you order them, but they are the cheapest of the bunch at $1 or less, and they're great testers to see if the cup is for you. So there you go.